Okay, welcome back to my viewers out there. This is Quiet Reflection Season 2. So, I started the Season 2. So, why I started the Season 2? Because I had a lapel that is actually can contribute to my podcast that can give you a good voice with a good, clear, and quality of voice that I will give to you. So, that's why I started the Season 2 because I have a budget that nag-iipon ako to be able to have a good uh that I can provide something like this and this uh glasses as a branding to my podcast. So, ano nga ba yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon? You know what? There is five pillars na gusto kong pag-usapan dito sa podcast kong ito sa Quiet Reflection. Etong limang to is actually the five pillars of my life. The first pillar was self-love. The second pillar was self-respect. The third pillar was acceptance. The fourth pillar was mental health. The fifth pillar was positivity. Etong five pillar na to, dito iikot yung mga contents ko dito sa YouTube kasi gusto ko siyang pag-usapan because probably it was related with these five pillars. Kasi dito ako mas nakaka-relate, mas dito ko nauunawaan yung sarili ko and this is what I learned throughout the years. Ito yung man na-realize ko for how many years na naranasan ko in my life and something like that. So in today's video, I really want to share to you about self-respect. Respeto sa sarili. Paano ba tayo magkakaroon ng respeto sa sarili natin? So, paano natin mako-consider na dapat tayo mag-voice out sa isang bagay na labag or hindi nakakarespeto sa atin, sa paniniwala natin, sa ating beliefs or ating integrity? I have a story to all of you. Recently kasi I experienced to be bullied, which hinahawakan yung puwet ko, niyayakap ako without consent, dinidikit sa akin ng private part nila, something like that. And then yung parang aso, dinidikit sa akin ng private part na parang aso, but that is not a good thing that we should do. That's why I voice out. Nag-voice out ako and said to GC, sa GC ako nag-message because I don't have enough time or I don't have wala akong time to be able for them na i-voice out or i-call out yung name nila na ginagawa nila sa akin during that day because last subject na and pauwian na ng klase. So I decided na i-ano na lang sa GC, i-address na lang sa GC. And then nag-message ako sa GC and then nag-message ako in English language and I make sure na yung message ko is direct to the point. But I also make sure na hindi ko i-mention yung taong gumawa sa akin ng kasalanan because I have a self-respect to myself. Bakit ko i-mention yung ibang tao just for to seek or to validation of myself para lang humingi ng awa or something like that. So, hindi ko siya gagawin to be able for me to doing something like that. So, hindi ko sila mention. One thing that I do is that I write on that statement on my GC is that to whom it may concern. And then I write my statement. Stop hugging me without consent. Stop touching my buttocks. Stop, wag na dinidikit sa akin ng private part niyo sa likod ko. And something like that. Because I had self-respect to myself. I would not tolerate this because I'm not a type of person to be wanted by others, but to be respected. So, gusto ko sa inyo sabihin na meron kasing dalawang klaseng tao tayo. Yung isa, gustong siya magustuhan ng ibang tao. For example, ako, gusto ko yung magugustuhan ako ng ibang tao yung first impression nila sa akin. Makakatuwa, maayos, mabait, magalang, yung ganong first impression. Meron namang pangalawang tao na gusto nilang respetuhin sila ng ibang tao. Yung tinatawag na respect. So, kaya nga may self-respect kasi once that you have a self-respect to yourself, you can do whatever what you can do to be able for you to be respected. Tsaka, a self-respect is an echo na bigla-bigla na lang nagre-reflect to other people na nakikita nila, this person has self-respect and something like that. So, I hope you understand. Another thing I really want to share that kung hindi lang, again sa integrity nyo ang isang bagay, or if you are related to the things or the setting or sa situation na against sa integrity nyo, I would say to voice out. Kasi minsan, kung hindi natin i-voice out yung isang mali, magko-continuous pa yan ng paulit-ulit hanggang sa may madamay. Hanggat maaari, be brave enough. Don't be afraid to voice out. Be the voice of your own so that you can contribute to positivity. Kasi walang mangyayari kung walang magvo-voice out kung paulit-ulit nating ito tolerate. If I had a self-respect to myself, I would not allow it. I would not tolerate it to be able for me to be disrespected. I am not born to be won by others, but I am born to be respected so that I would not tolerate those behavior. Naintindihan nyo? That I really want to say, that is what I really want to say to you. That don't try to be affected by those people. Even though I was diagnosed with bipolar type 1 disorder, yet I'm high functioning. That's why I know how to do it. Alam ko how to handle with different things. I know how to handle with those situations in calm way. But I was trying to figure it out kung ano yung mga dapat kong gawin. That's why it's really hard for the people to encourage or to tell to everybody to do this because we have different lives and different experiences in life. Because there are different life of people. So, hindi natin mapipilit yon. Hindi ba? So, another thing, wag na wag kayo magpapapekto sa peer pressure. Lalong-lalo na dyan sa mga kapwa ko, teenagers like me. Don't be affected by peer pressure. Kapag sinabi ng isang kaibigan mo na lalaki ng tropa, watch this. Watch this particular thing because normal lang to. This is actually no. If you had self-respect to yourself, hindi mo gagawin yan. If you had faith to God, if you had respect to God, hindi mo gagawin yan dahil yung mga bagay na yun ay magtutulong sa'yo para magkasala ka at mas lalo kang mapalayo sa Lord. So ano pa ang dapat mong gawin, hindi ba? Gagawin mo pa ba yun? Although it was normal for the people if people is matured, pero if you have self-respect, in your integrity, and also in God's eyes, it was forbidden. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng gawin. Once na alam mong mali, disregard. Fight for you what you know is right. That is my integrity. That is what my integrity is saying na hindi ko dapat gawin yun just to please people. Just to prove that I am a man. And just to prove that I was belong to those people. Yet, I believe that I was not born to be won by others. I was born to be respected. So ano pa dapat kong gawin, hindi ba? So that is what I really want to say to you. Huwag na huwag magpapapekto sa peer pressure. Another thing is that yung pag-vape. Most of the people, pag nakikita nilang tropa nilang nag-vape, gagayahin nila. Just to prove that they are man. But no, if you had self-respect, hindi mo gagawin yan. You believe in yourself, you have respect to yourself, hindi mo gagawin yan. Because the essence of self-respect is respecting yourself, respecting your body, respecting your parents. Kung ginawa mo yan, wala kang respeto sa magulang mo, wala kang respeto sa sarili mo. So, wag na wag magpapapekto sa peer pressure. Another thing, ang pag-inom din ng alak. Kung may respeto ka sa sarili mo, hindi mo gagawin yan. I really want to say that wag na wag kayong magpapapekto sa mga bagay na yon just to prove something. Naiintindihan nyo? Understand the self-respect. Ang self-respect na tututunan yan for how many years? You will need to encounter multiple people with multiple lives just to understand that you would have a self-respect. Hindi lang basta-basta magiging yan ang basta-basta. It was an enlightenment that give by multiple people who downgrade you, who backstab you, who disrespect you. Hindi lang basta-basta nakukuha yan sa isang araw. That is what I really want to tell to you. Another thing is that yung parents mo. Pag ang parents mo supported sa'yo, thankful ka. Kung yung parents mo, dinidisiplina ka ng maayos, stricto ang parents mo, ang nanay mo mabuhangera, maswerte ka. But I really want to say to you now, makinig ka sa magulang mo. Kasi pag nakinig ka sa magulang mo, it was a sign of love to them. Ibig sabihin, mahal mo sila. Kung susundin mo yung sarili mo, ibig sabihin sarili mo lang iniisip mo. Pero kung susundin mo ang magulang mo at papakinggan mo sila, it was not a sign ng katigasan ng ulo, but a sign of pagmamahal sa kanila. Naiintindihan nyo? That's what I really want to say to you. Hindi lahat ng bagay dapat tayo magpa-apekto sa peer pressure. Hindi lahat dapat tatahimik na lang tayo at hindi magsasalita. We should voice out. And we should know how to respect ourselves, respect our family, respect God above all. That is the thing that we need to do to be able for you to have a good relationship with yourself and to the Redeemer. Thank you.